Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make brown butter mushroom pasta. Now this is a relatively easy pasta dish, but it has great deep flavors. And that's from browning our butter slowly and bringing that beautiful nutty flavor up and the earthiness from the mushrooms. So, enough talking. Let's get cooking. So here I have a small saute pan and I have my heat on medium. And to that, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of butter and melt that down. So I will say that I did tweak the recipe after making this pasta dish. Here I'm using 2 tablespoons of melted butter and 1 full cup of plain panko breadcrumb, but it ends up being way too much breadcrumb. So I've cut the recipe back to 1 tablespoon of butter and a half cup of panko breadcrumbs. So now you're going to just want to keep moving that panko around in your pan until it starts to toast and it gets to this beautiful golden brown color. And then we could just set this off to the side. At the end, we're going to mix this with our pasta. Next, we'll bring a pot of water up to a boil and add several tablespoons of salt to that. We're going to cook off our pasta. I'm using bucatini, which is a very thick pasta. You can use regular spaghetti if you want. Just note that bucatini usually comes in about 12 ounces and regular spaghetti is a full pound, which is 16 ounces. Bucatini is cooked to a perfect al dente in about 7 minutes. If you're cooking with spaghetti, just follow the package cooking instructions on how long to cook it. So at the same time that we're cooking off our pasta, let's start our sauce. Here I have a large saute pan and I put the heat up to medium, and to that we're going to add 1 whole stick of unsalted butter. Once your butter is completely melted, you can lower the heat to medium-low. Now this is kind of a weird process because at very first it seems like nothing's happening, that the butter's just foaming and doing nothing, but all of a sudden it will brown very quickly. So don't leave this unattended and make sure you have all your other ingredients ready to go. So here I have 1 small shallot chopped, and to that I'm also going to add 3 cloves of minced garlic. Now once you add this to the pan, this is pretty much going to stop the browning process of the butter. We can then add 2 cups or 1 whole carton of sliced mushroom. Stir that in, and then to that you're going to want to add some salt and pepper to taste. So after we season our mushrooms with salt and pepper, you're going to want to stir that in, and then next we're going to add 1/2 tablespoon of fresh thyme and 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flake. Okay, so at this point, once your pasta is fully cooked, you're going to want to drain it off, save a ladle of the pasta water off to the side, and then go ahead and add your al dente pasta to your saute pan with that browned butter and mushroom mixture. And once you've fully coated your pasta with the brown butter mushroom sauce, we can then go ahead and add the reserved pasta water to the pan. And then we're going to add 1 cup of shredded Parmesan cheese. And then just stir that in, and you can now just shut the heat off because our pasta is done. So next I'll add just a little bit of dried parsley for a pop of color. You don't have to add much. It's about 1/2 teaspoon. And then we can finally add our toasted breadcrumbs. I'm adding 2 large handfuls. Then just mix that in, and now we can plate it. So I like to twirl the pasta in the bowl. It just makes it look a little bit more fancy, and make sure to also grab those beautiful mushrooms. And then I'll just add a little bit more parsley and shredded Parmesan cheese. Well, there it is, guys, brown butter mushroom pasta. And it is so delicious. I hope you guys try and enjoy the recipe. And you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on anything. And as always, guys, until next time,